Hey y'all. Checking in with you for Salt Lake City. The hat is because I put hot oil treatment on my hair and it made it look really greasy and now I'm insecure about it. So I put a hat on because I recorded other videos and I was like I was too insecure. So anyway, um gonna weigh in on the most recent episode of Salt Lake City. So first of all, was Mary really pissed about Angie making fun of her farting this entire time? That shit is fucking hilarious. And it's 100% Mary. I fucking can't. I can't. I I appreciated but was surprised that Heather stood up to Lisa and also kind of stood her ground with Meredith a little bit too. And I can give credit where it's due begrudgingly. Also, is Meredith fucking delusional? Maybe, maybe not. Isn't Lisa the one that screamed that Meredith has fucked half of New York? Like, dude, her memory is short. Okay, on to the episode. We start with Angie and Heather both making coffee very differently. And I gotta be real, I'm a Heather in this regard, unless it's self-care Saturday. On self-care Saturday, I make myself a nice French press full of coffee, a mushroom spinach omelet, and then I come upstairs and I eat it in bed. I put it on a tray like I'm fucking Lady Mary, you know what I'm saying? And I put on whatever my favorite podcast or YouTube channel is at the moment. And for the last several months, it's been Nowtify Showmans. Natalie, Mike, and Courtney. They're fan fucking tastic to watch. But anyway, and I watch them. I zoot up. It's a wake and bake type of day, and it's wonderful. So anyway, um, but that's the only time I'm bougie about stuff like that. So yeah, but I wouldn't fuck with the K cups because Keurig coffee is like a crime against coffee. I don't fuck with that. I gotta have my French press. Anyway, then we go to Todd and Bronwyn having ice cream. He eats her fucking cherry. And now I'm a Todd apologist. I fully admit that because he reminds me of my dad. Um, Maybe he thought he was being funny. Maybe. Anyway, it was his indifference to her that bothered me. And it clearly also bothered her. And what I want to hear from Todd is how he feels about Bronwyn's mother. That's what I want to know. Also, he's clearly just over her being on the show. Then we go to Lisa getting ready for the yacht trip, and Lisa's already starting up with her pretentious bullshit. Oh, I wish we were going longer. I'm so motherfucking fancy. Bitch, no one cares. You're still garbage. You're a garbage person. And then then her and John talk, and Lisa refuses to acknowledge John's feelings. And this is why I feel like she's a garbage person. She refuses to acknowledge that any of his feelings are valid. And then she's like, what about me? I work and I cry with my dad. Bitch, you sought out and contacted his birth parents, not only unbeknownst to him, but against his fucking wishes. What kind of monster crosses a boundary like that? That's disgusting. I can't believe he's still with her. Fuck that shit. No, absolutely not. Then we get Pootie McPootwell and Angie K. So I love these two together. I fucking love them together. They make each other more likable. And I believe in their friendship, all based on Angie telling Mary that she had something in her teeth. And I love that. Yeah. Do y'all remember the Cameron Crowe movie Singles? And the only thing Bridget Fonda wanted in a mate was for somebody to tell her bless you when she sneezed. It feels like that a little bit with Angie K and Mary. But anyway, um Mary was right though. Angie was getting so enraged about Lisa that like she lost control. And I get Mary's hurt in that respect. I really do, that she wouldn't even listen to Mary, who's the Angie whisperer, and Angie's the Mary whisperer. And then she busts out with, "You made fun of my fart." That's adorable. I think it's also hilarious that because I'm also rewatching season 2, And I think it's hilarious that we were all like, Mary runs a cult, bravo. Now we're like, oh, Mary's so cute. But I mean, shit is like that. You know, my son loved Jen Shaw. So, whatever. But anyway, they patch things up and it's all good. Then we go to Heather and Lisa shopping. I was very proud of Lisa, or of Heather, for calling Lisa out on her hypocrisy. I really was. Y'all know I've never been a big Heather fan, and I think a lot of it is I do see some traits in myself that I don't necessarily like in her. And so, but I was very proud of her this episode. I dislike the Heather that's desperate to be in with Jen Shaw or Lisa, or do you know what I mean? And to be the best friend. And I dislike the try hard Heather. I loved this Heather. I really did. I hope that's who she really is. And I think it might be. And maybe that's why I dislike the try hard Heather, is because she's inauthentic. And by the way, also, I'm rewatching season 2, as I said. And in season 2, Heather's oldest is fixing to go away to school. And because she gets into, I think, Santa Barbara State or something. And she's like, and her daughter and her are joking about, yeah, I can't wait till you leave. And her daughter's like, yeah, I know you can't. So, like, that's always been a thing with her. And everybody, it's just, ugh, whatever. Also, watching this episode, Robert Jr., yeah, you can tell he was stoned as fuck back then. That giant ass fancy refrigerator in his bedroom. I need one of those. Let's see, where are we? Then we get to the mother of the year and her daughter Olivia. And this is all I have to say about that scene. Fuck Brittany. And how together is that kid? Because she didn't have a choice, and I'm thinking that's why she's so together, right? But she was poised. She just, mwah, chef's kiss. Then we have Heather and Meredith. I think they were going on a hike. That was really aggressive air quotes, sorry. But I think they were going on a quote unquote hike at a rest stop, it seemed like to me. I don't know where the fuck they were. Heather again locates her tits and calls Meredith out for letting Lisa off the hook. And again, I say, is Meredith delusional? But then I say, no, I don't think she is. I think this is a show pack that her and Lisa have made. I think they both know where the bodies are buried. And I really think Lisa knows where every single one of Meredith's bodies are. And she knows she's litigious. You know, there's a lot going on there. And then we get the scenes of them, between them all, kind of doing their preference sheets. And they were cute scenes, but nothing of note other than them bringing out the allegations about Bronwyn. Then we get Bronwyn at dinner with Todd. And they're talking about the allegations. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what she's accused of. I like Bronwyn. I find her authentic. I find her charming. I like her. I don't think she came on the show to leave her husband. I don't think she's trying to leave her husband. I think she's trying to be heard. You know, like, y'all leave yeah, I am a Bronwyn and Todd apologist. Sorry. And I just don't give a shit about what happened. And she didn't kill anybody, so I don't care. Now, do I think that Bronwyn using the convenient to her sealed records shit is bullshit? Yes. Yes, I do. I do. But I don't care. I love her. I have to say that Todd came back from his gout dick burn from Lisa with, I wouldn't piss on her head if her brain was on fire, which, that is specific, and that is some real rage. And I get why he doesn't want Bronwyn to go on the trip, but she's going to go on the trip. This is what y'all signed up for. You're going to have to suck it up. And I wish he would just be supportive and be like, I know it's going to suck, and I really don't want to hear it, but I'm here for you regardless. That's what I wish he would have said. But just support your fucking wife. I do think that Lisa leaked the Bronwyn shit. I really do. I think she did it with the help of a podcaster, Bravo and Blaze. She don't like Bronwyn either. So anyway, what do y'all think? like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time around. Bye.